Goldman Sachs just leaked Ripple's IPO plans. XRP holders will get shares, but there's a catch. The cryptocurrency world has just been rocked by a bombshell leak. Goldman Sachs has revealed that Ripple is planning an IPO that could change the entire landscape of crypto investment, potentially making waves across the financial sector. This IPO is expected to attract a lot of attention from both traditional investors and crypto enthusiasts alike. In a move that no one saw coming, Ripple is set to integrate XRP as a form of equity, offering holders the chance to own shares in the company itself, a groundbreaking development in the crypto world. This could potentially redefine how digital assets are perceived and utilized. But here's where it gets interesting. XRP holders will receive shares in the form of dividends, creating a new paradigm for crypto investments. This innovative approach could lead to significant financial gains for early adopters, which means every XRP coin you currently own will essentially be equivalent to a share in the Ripple company, merging the worlds of cryptocurrency and traditional equity. This fusion of digital and traditional finance could set a new standard for the industry. Imagine getting ownership of a publicly traded company just by holding a crypto asset. This could change the game, but there's a catch. XRP's value is about to explode, and you'll want to secure your position before it's too late. Ripple's IPO plans are unlike anything we've ever seen before in the cryptocurrency world. This initial public offering is set to utilize XRP as a dividend, which means that if you own XRP, you're essentially going to get a share in the company. The XRP dividend model is groundbreaking because it transforms what was once seen as just a cryptocurrency into something much more valuable, a financial asset that offers both equity ownership and profit-sharing potential. What this means is that 1 XRP equals 1 share of Ripple once they go public. This could drive demand to new heights as investors rush to get a piece of the action before it's all gone. Why is this so huge? Ripple's IPO will likely trigger a massive supply crunch for XRP, and here's why. XRP has a fixed supply. And as Ripple prepares for its IPO, the demand for XRP is expected to skyrocket. Think about how investors flooded into Tesla when their stock split, causing a buying frenzy. Now imagine that, but on steroids. The scarcity of XRP, combined with the massive demand created by the Ripple IPO, could send XRP's price to unimaginable levels, creating a new wave of FOMO, fear of missing out, among both institutional and retail investors. We could see XRP's value surge by 10 times, 100 times, or even more, with $1 million per coin no longer being a distant dream. Ripple's move to create an ISO initial share offering is already being compared to Tesla's stock split, which caused the price of Tesla's shares to skyrocket. But Ripple's offering is expected to be even bigger and more impactful. Imagine 1,000 times more FOMO, where every investor with an eye on the future of crypto and finance is scrambling to get in on the action. Ripple's IPO could lead to a massive revaluation of XRP. And here's why. Once XRP becomes integrated into Ripple's public equity offering, it's going to transform from a mere cryptocurrency into a global asset, on par with stocks like Apple, Tesla, and Amazon. As Ripple goes public, XRP holders will be entitled to dividends, essentially becoming shareholders in one of the most innovative and disruptive companies in the financial world. But here's the catch. Once Ripple announces its IPO, the supply of XRP will become highly limited. There's only so much XRP out there, and with Ripple burning a large portion of the supply to create scarcity, the price could explode in ways we haven't seen before. Think about the Ethereum 2017 parabolic rise, where the price of Ether skyrocketed in a short period, reaching unprecedented heights and capturing the attention of investors worldwide. This surge was driven by a combination of technological advancements, increased adoption, and a general bullish sentiment in the cryptocurrency market. Investors were eager to get in on the action, fearing they might miss out on the next big thing. Now imagine XRP going through the same process, but with the added hype of Ripple's IPO and its transition into a publicly traded company, creating a buzz in the financial world. The anticipation alone could send prices soaring. XRP's price could easily hit $10,000 per coin, or even $100,000, driven by market speculation and investor enthusiasm. The potential for such a dramatic increase is fueled by the belief in Ripple's technology and its future applications, especially when institutions like JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, and others start buying it in massive quantities to ensure they get in on Ripple's equity, dividends further driving up the price. This institutional interest could be the catalyst that propels XRP to new heights. The massive corporate interest in XRP, once Ripple goes public, will likely drive the price higher than anyone can predict. Now let's talk about Ripple's IPO strategy and why it's a game changer for XRP holders. Ripple's decision to treat XRP as both a cryptocurrency and a stock is revolutionary, and it has the potential to disrupt traditional finance and cryptocurrency markets alike. Once XRP becomes integrated into the Ripple IPO, it will have two significant roles. First, it will act as a digital currency used for cross-border payments and enhancing global liquidity. This means faster, more efficient transactions across borders, reducing the time and cost associated with traditional banking methods. Second, it will function as a financial asset tied to Ripple's performance as a publicly traded company, reflecting its market value. Investors will be able to gauge Ripple's success and market trends through the value of XRP. Essentially, holding XRP will give you ownership of both Ripple's tech innovation and the potential price appreciation of a public stock. This dual role offers a unique investment opportunity. This dual functionality is what makes XRP so unique and could make it the next big thing in the world of finance, its versatility and potential. But this isn't just about buying XRP to hold forever. It's about timing. The window of opportunity for getting in at current prices is closing fast. Once Ripple announces the official date for its ISO and XRP dividends, you'll see demand for XRP explode as institutional buyers, hedge funds, and even central banks rush to scoop up as much XRP as possible before the supply runs dry. And when that happens, the price of XRP will go through the roof, potentially reaching figures that seem unimaginable right now. Here's where you need to act. Ripple's IPO and XRP dividends could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The window for getting in early on Ripple's public offering and making massive returns on XRP could be closing sooner than you think. XRP is not just another cryptocurrency anymore. It's morphing into a stock and a financial asset that could offer massive rewards to holders who act fast. You don't want to miss out on this potential gold mine. To sum it all up, Ripple's IPO will revolutionize XRP's value, turning it from a digital currency into equity ownership in one of the most disruptive companies in the world. XRP holders will essentially become shareholders, receiving dividends as Ripple goes public. This creates an incredible opportunity for growth. And with Ripple's IPO supply crunch, the price of XRP could easily go from where it is now to $10,000, $100,000, or even more. Act fast, because once the public catches wind of this news, the race to buy XRP will be insane. Don't wait until the price is already through the roof. Get in now before it's too late.